One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Get this one started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This is what we expected. This ground ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the running back. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ray. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. A run for the quarterback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. This is a designed run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Pocket breaking down. He's open on the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll pull it on the read. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
Got the first down, looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. To the ground. He's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Softened him up with a run, and now the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Russell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Williams. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Harrell. Makes the catch, it's Watkins. He goes out of bounds, they'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism. But him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the Rebels will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Ready to get moving. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To throw, it's Carr. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Russell.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give on the option. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch on the right side. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Got him in. It's Smith. Got some room. Heading to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 15 over Missouri. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Lacy. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to throw.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man, it's Harrell. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Lacy. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. To throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties.
A shot toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. first drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab play for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. It looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert, and they were able to rally to the ball.
Motion from the back. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his feet. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Ray. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Line getting set on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Ray. Got room at the 35. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Rebels are marching down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. This quarterback part of their running game. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they go back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Hebert. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The screen, and watch out. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Russell. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Fights off a defender. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Looking for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 16 over Nebraska. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hebert. Grabbed in the middle. It's Russell. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds a man on the left. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Back to pass, it's Hebert. Looking left. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way.